Hey everybody, how's it going? How's everyone doing today on this Lava Tuesday? Yes, because he and his sister were hitting each other earlier today. Oh, good. At least he's alive, you know? At least you know he's alive, but that sucks. I'm sorry, Coffee Cup. See, I have a very loud neighbor as well who also yells at her kid constantly, but luckily for me, I don't understand what she's saying half the time, you know? So I just hear the shouting. I don't understand it, and that's better. Poor Glem on the other hand. Yeah, she hasn't yelled today though. I think, at least I'm aware of. It's on another level the last week. Oh, maybe they're just reaching their season finale. You know, you gotta give it time to, like, you know, coast out. It'll come down eventually, I'm sure. Like a baka. Genie! Why don't you and Ace have the exact same intro? Aaron Yeager! Stop! No, that sound is dead. Let that sound die. You kinda smell like a baka. Aaron Yeager. I haven't thought of that sound because I just did it to Ace. Oh man, you guys sound like you have a blast living together. Did it to me like 20 minutes ago. I love that. I love that for you guys. I don't know if the kids are acting out more or if the mom and grandma are just stressed because of it. I'm sure it could be a healthy balance of both. You know, could be both. Could be both. Could just also be that they're getting older, and the older they get, the more little shits they become. You know, so it could be hitting that age. You know, it could happen. It could happen. Yikes. I'm really sorry. Does a woolly bear at least not notice it? It's not normal progression. Are you sure? I feel like, at least from my siblings, they got worse as they got older. Still getting worse. Very sure. Ah, okay. Duly noted then. It's the way I keep trying to catch an alpha ambipom to name it after you. Aww, the same way I named the alpha munchlax after Clem. Aww, Ace. That melts my heart. I believe in you, Ace. You can do it. Catch that big monk. You can do it. Yeah, monkey it. You just gotta go in there charging and screaming, Trippy 2! Or Trippy 4? Trippy 4! It's not shouting anymore. It's volume at 110, screeching for prolonged periods. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. I would leave a note being like, please shut your child up. Sincerely, the rest of the building. I think they get the message that way. Dubiho though, he keeps dying. Oh, SMH, Cole, Bepom. SMH. How come you're allowed to die and I'm not? I'm kidding. It's not the chill. Oh, in that case, just a note saying shut up, please and thank you to the rest of the building. My camera seems to be freaking out. I'm gonna do something to it real quick. There, hopefully that fixed. Please shut your child up. Yo, Chippy, how's it going, dude? We're talking about Coffee Cup's telenovel, you know, the little shits downstairs that were causing a ruckus, and their parents are yelling. But yeah, anyways, just in general, for everyone out there, just please shut your child up, please. No one needs to hear. No one needs to participate in that. It's not necessary. Coco! Hey, going? Oh, I love when you guys all show up and I get to see you guys. I love you guys. How are you all doing? Did anyone have any fun Valentine's Day events happening the other day? Clem and I watched, we binge watched Love is Blind. We live for the drama. We love to make fun of the couples. And then we had sushi. We had so much sushi. The grandma's really sick. I think there's something neurologically wrong with her. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry, coffee cups. Been confined to a wheelchair too. No, that's so sad. I'm sorry. Have you watched Love is Blind Japan? I have not. We watched the reunion episodes of Love is Blind, the first season, and I caught Glenn up on all the drama because she didn't see the beginning of it. And we just binge watched all the current episodes of Love is Blind season 2. It's so sweet, so little drama. Oh, but if there's not enough drama, it's not as entertaining, you know? We're there for the drama. I do want to watch the Japan one, though. Is there really like, not a lot of drama in it, though? If it's sweet, that could be a nice change, though. Because, oh my god. These people are nuts. They're bonkers. Like, it's unreal watching it. For those who don't know, Love is Blind is essentially The Voice, but dating. And you have to marry each other. Like, you have to propose to each other without seeing each other. And then you get married in 4 weeks. And at the end of it, you're like, do you say yes or no at the altar? And like, spoiler alert, almost everyone says no because it's stupid. But no one are jerks. Oh, well, that's nice. There are a lot of jerks in the normal one. Yeah, unlike the American version, it is something. It is something, man. For anyone who wants like to watch relationships crash and burn and get a kick out of it, I highly recommend Love is Blind. She's unhinged all of a sudden. That sucks. It's about falling in love on an emotional level without physical appearance having an effect. Yeah, and also they're crazy. We have a lot of fun making fun of people. Oh, it's so great. We're like, we're like sitting there. And we're like, oh my god, why would she say yes to the proposal? She's so stupid. She should obviously be. It's so fun. I love to critique and judge people. Oh yeah, no worries, coffee cups. I've never had a telehealth appointment. They sound much more enjoyable than going to an actual appointment. Like you just stay home and do it. I love coffee. Today we're playing more Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, Maya was kidnapped by a chef, and she's currently being forced to work there in an apron. Is great. And I think we'll jump into it. Get the ball rolling, why not, right? Ah, that would have been good. That would have been good, Jiffy. I turned to look at it just as you redeemed it. You would have got me. My volume's louder today as well, for those of you trying to jump scare me. You have a better chance of doing it. There we go. Very good try, very good try. Why don't you just lower the volume? Because then I might miss some alerts. And I'd rather be able to be scared. You know, like in terms of like being scared or hearing alerts, my priority is for the alerts. So you guys get lucky, I guess. What episode were we on? Episode 3. The third. Trez. Oh, can we play something else? Why did I save right here? What is this marching music? I think we talked to him about everything. Can we go back to the restaurant now? Hi, Maya. What did we last... Did we get anything new? Oh, we just met the fake Phoenix Wright. That's right. Let's go back to the old man. You. Bike? She is absolutely kidnapped. Doesn't mean she can't be enjoying it. But she is, in fact, kidnapped.
Excuse me, sir. Can I just ask you about this? Sir?
Really? You're doing this again? But I did the Magatama thing. Okay. Can I show people then? Can I show Maggie Bird? No? Okay. Can I show the chef? No. Okay, okay. In that case, goodbye, sir. I think I'm done with you. She volunteered as tribute. No, I'm pretty sure he went, oh, you come with me. You're now working here. And she went, oh, no. And now she's like, yay, I get to be a maid. I don't know where I'm going, though. Do I have to talk to the chef? The detention center? No? Criminal affairs? Is there anything to talk about? The motorcycle. Oh god, where was I? What was I doing? Can you imagine if you had to wake up once a week and live a different life? You'd be like, wait, what was I doing? Why was I in this one again? You have to like leave yourself notes in the morning going, today is this day. You have this and this going on. This happened to you recently. Like, you'd have to keep a diary. There's no way you could go in there going, oh, right. No, I remember this second life. No. There's no way. Wouldn't happen, man. Wouldn't happen. What am I doing? This little movie. Is it really? Wait, what's the movie called? Did I just like steal from a movie? Forgot. Memento? That sounds, I believe you. I never heard of it, but Memento sounds right. Gonna be for a bit, gonna enjoy Love is Blind Japan while having their, yeah, no worries, Coco. Enjoy that show. Oh, it's anime. Oh, no, then. Oh. Interesting. It sounds like a plot that could be used for many different forms of media, so I'm not shocked, you know? I'm not shocked. You know, give me 2 seconds, actually. I'm gonna go quickly grab my fan. It's a little roasty toasty today. BRB. Okay, he's back. Memento is about a guy who doesn't remember anything, so he tattoos his little nose. Oh, I do remember that one. I don't think I saw it, but I think I saw my dad watching it once years ago. I remember that. I remember that one. He's like trying to find a killer or something, right? Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought so. I have no idea where I'm going. Just go back to trivia. It's been almost an hour. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Glenn just got a new job. And they were like, hey, can you start work tomorrow? And she's like, sure, right? And they just haven't told her anything to do. Occasionally they'll be like, all right, here's a thing we need you to sign. Like, okay. And then like nothing for an hour. And then like, they're like, all right, welcome Glenn to the new job. Are you ready to start? And then she's like, yeah. And then like an hour passes and then nothing. Sure, yeah, tomorrow sounds great. And they say great, and then nothing. Yeah. So she's been like at the computer being like waiting for something to happen. Like, should I start? Is there anything I can do? And like we thought an hour ago, they're like, oh great, you're actually starting now. And then nothing. So we're patiently waiting for something to happen. But in the meantime, at least she gets to join stream. Join stream. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Can I present something to Maya? I talked about everything. It's called your name. Oh. Oh. Oh, I do remember. I did see that movie. Yeah, I did see that. It's cute. It's a very cute movie. I love that movie. Yeah, I did not expect. I won't spoil it. I did not expect the plot twist. That was like, what? Like, damn. Maya, here's a bike. Here's this. Maya, you suck. What about the old guy?
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really wanted to ask that old man.
Oh my god. We have to use Maya as a bargaining token?
Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess.
Oh god. Oh god.
Sir? Yeah, you again. Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Ka! Huh? You gotta show us a little child. Run along and play on the slide, all right? But play on the slide? Arg! We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon, ka. How can we crack this guy?
Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding the pig?
I'm so disappointed. I have never been so disappointed in this game before. If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. No. It's bad enough in court. Did we have to do it outside of court and in a maid outfit?
Yes. Of course.
Ew! Why is his nose so droopy?
Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo.
Oh my god.
Even from beyond the grave. Wow.
Oh. About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. that girl took the Javakino over to him, you see.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javakino
And?
And he said something like, "Argh," and then he collapsed.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
Do you like the food at Tribulations?
Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting. Really?
Eating the food at the restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. Sigh.
You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you?
Oh, of course, I mean, yes. I like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. An ex-con?
Oh? Mia's thought process. Someone innocent is about to be declared guilty of murder. I can possess Maya and stop it, but should I? No. No, I shouldn't. You're right. It shouldn't be me. It has to be Phoenix. Also, Mia's thought process. Oh, they need boobs. Let me possess my little underage sister. Okay, but to be fair, Maya's not underage anymore. She's 19. She's 19 now, but still... She was 18 in the last game. She grew older. Yeah. But still, it's still wrong. It's still wrong. Mia, can you give me the answers to the trial so we can save this innocent person's life? No, it wouldn't be right. It's cheating. Oh. Mia, can we use boobs to persuade this guy to tell us everything? Yes, that's okay. Where do we draw the line? Yo, welcome back, Genie! Oops. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
No, those eyes, I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. Mia steals things from his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a playfler, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having a Javakino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about it, that chef.
Oh, God. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Could you just, like, tell us? Instead of a haiku?
If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia.
Yeah, poor guy. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Maya called you? Are you sure about that? I don't want to believe that. I really think you choose when to possess her. I can't believe Maya called me for this. Oh, Maya, you're such a silly nincompoop. You know you knew better than this, Maya.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, no. Oh, can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry? That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psyche lock or three, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Don't give me those eyes.
I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you wouldn't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Oh, volunteers, of course. Yuck! It's been an hour? Do you want me to go fly to Florida to like talk to them? No? You sure? Okay. What are you doing? No. Don't give me those. Ew. Don't pout your lip at me. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. Look at the roses. Ew. Ew, I despise this. Why did they make every single one of his expressions just god awful? What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Lord, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? Well, that was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket for $500,000. Oh.
$500,000?
Oui, but after the incident, this ticket, it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared.
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 ticket. I don't believe that. What? Then again, if this was your boss, I'd consider murder to get a $500,000 ticket to get away from him.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
My lord, you've been
trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I want to know the reason why.
No, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person.
You. Don't stop the puppy dog phase.
Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you.
Ah! Oh, God.
Wow, that is one piercing scream even for a man like him.
Ma pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary.
Do I have to really present Victor's notes? Oh my god. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please read it and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeated offender.
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Andre, le mensonge, you are the liar.
You deny it?
Do not make le false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see la inconceivable proof that I have stolen from one of my customers. Do we have anything else? A bike? The mug. Oh, my Magatama. Oh my god, you're right. I forgot he stole it from me.
It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
Well, what is that?
This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen.
No! Oui.
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows.
Oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and la figurines. Mine, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oui, it is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small ticket that we. It was $50,000. Non. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you were in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Take that! Take that! This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it?
Oh!
You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts.
No!
Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now?
No! We got him. Unlocked successful.
Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted.
And the ticket?
He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I...
Put the poison in his coffee?
No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
My feel, it was not. That's enough.
Huh? Ah!
Oh God, no. The music that comes with him.
Mr. Got It! What in the heck are you doing here?
This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
He came in here for a coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds?
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am la airhead, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. I know, right? Him in the cutesy cafe that does not fit in.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see? I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal.
Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Really? Voila, you two, time to laugh at the pretty little airhead.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore.
Well, we could use it for something. I'm sure. We didn't need to throw it out.
Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again.
To be conned immediately. Do you guys remember when there used to be like to be continued in movies right in the middle? There was only one I remember it happening. It was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. we have the DVD of it, and halfway through, it's like theater break or like be right back or something, so people could go up and get like go to the washroom or buy popcorn or stuff. But they kept it in the DVD, and I always thought that was really weird. Like, why not just go to the next scene? Usually long movies would have a little break in the middle. I think they don't do that anymore. Oops. Like Endgame? That definitely did not have a washroom break.
Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh?
I still throwing a little hoot in there. It was so you could go have a break at home, too. There's no need when you have a pause button, though.
But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor.
Maggie!
Maggie! Ugh, Detective Gumshoe. Are you doing all right? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger. And you! Yes? You better square this case away, not it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest.
Oh, okay, Gumshoe.
I think he's serious. Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yep.
Isn't he usually on our side? Like, I know he used to work for Edgeworth, but like, we always convinced him to give us the answers. I can't remember the last time he wasn't on our side.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Oh, of course! I got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today.
Oh, God.
If something I don't say mess with the facts, make sure you point it out, all right? Sure.
Gumshoe equals BB, right, Ace? I love Gumshoe.
Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me?
Hell yeah. Oh, he disappeared. He looked like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. Only his smile remained for a few seconds.
I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, Detective.
I know, I feel like she's an owl, but she's trying really hard not to let anyone know. So every once in a while, she like, lets it out, like, who, you know, it just gets away from her.
I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish.
I mean, when he wasn't helping Von Karma, he could really help Phoenix. Yeah, that's true. He couldn't really help him. Gumshoe is just brain empty and like Edgeworth. Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride. Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ugh. This guy. Ah, bitter. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Ah!
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, you was talking to me? It was a little, well, intimidating.
No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix.
I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he?
Our trusty?
So, Mr. Goddard, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough in this trial today.
But I can already tell you I'm the real Phoenix Wright.
I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. Jesus. I mean, supposedly, yes, we did. That's what I intend to find out.
There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another.
As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for its irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial.
I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me.
And now that Mr. Got It, please summon your first witness. Roasted, just like his coffee. He likes roasted beans. Let's start with the formality, shall we? Name and occupation. Gumshoe! Baby! Witness! Take your name for the court!
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective.
Occupation? Dick Gumshoe! Gumshoe, you're adorable. Other way around, detective.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who was on the initiative investigation tied up with another case now. I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn L. Glem. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens, Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts this in evidence. Died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Banana poisoning? Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30. I knew bananas weren't good for you.
And here are the floor plans for the restaurant.
V for vegan. Vegan sit here.
When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought to him by the waitress.
The waitress being accused.
Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Gene Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. We'll see. Come, detective, take up this hammer. Nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands. And now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Why are you so sad about it? Dude, just do the thing. Do the thing.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn L., was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in this coffee. And what we found was potassium cyanide. The stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive.
No motive. It's using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. I thought he would have been mad about it, like you used coffee to kill someone. The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but...
Yes?
Please, no intimidating tricks this time around. Is that understood?
I already told you that wasn't me!
Oh, Judge. Oh, Judgy Poo. Boo-doo-doo.
Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said.
Objection.
What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner of the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, it's true. There are 2 testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table. What should I do?
Press harder.
Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, Trite.
Huh?
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Look more like a photo to me.
Yes, the one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Oh my god. Population, the defendant. He has to be a dad. That was the most dad joke I've ever heard. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance of the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, moments after the poisoning took place, correct? If we learned something from the great Ace Attorney, is that people are stupid and don't notice the person who is obviously the killer. Yeah! Oh my god, when the first case, the murderer was right there and no one saw her? She was dressed as a swan. Unbelievable. How, Mr. Trite, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
Ah! This certainly seemed to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
Uh-huh.
He was listening to his radio, you say? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket. Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece. What should I do?
Yes, always press harder, Phoenix, always.
And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere. This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
So, traces of poison were found in a coffee cup and nowhere else.
Coffee. Are you the murderer? Did you poison yourself and give yourself to Maggie Bird?
Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid, or was it powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Pepper. I miss pepper. Ah. Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee tray? That's fair.
The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee.
What should I do?
Always press harder, Phoenix.
Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking.
In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective there.
Huh? For me?
Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence.
That piece, sir?
Yes, that piece. I hate so much when they do it in anime or any show. They're like, it's time to use that. Who are you being mysterious to and why? If you just say the name of the thing, that's mysterious enough as it is, you know? You could be like, it's time for me to use that move. And then they announce the move and you still don't have any clue. Like, well, what the hell is that? You could have just said, it's time for me to use my secret move, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, what? Blah, 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 blah. What's blah, 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 blah? I just, it's like my #1 pet peeve in anime where it's like, it's time to use it. That. That. What's that? It's like, it makes me so mad. Anyways.
Well, what piece was that again?
This.
Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me at least a first-degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's coffee cup.
Oh my god. You can't even fit your fingers in the cup part, the handle. Oh, that is that. What do you not get? Every part of it? Yes, the victim's cup. And take a good look at the rim. I also hate when other people on their side are like, oh, that. No, it's too early to use that. How do you know what he's talking about? Did you plan this ahead of time? Yo, in the next fight, when I just say that, I'm going to refer to this blah, blah, blah move. Like, oh, it makes me so mad. Oh, yes, that is unmistakable. There was clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Oh my, did you hear that rapid fire gulping? Jesus.
For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants.
Well, that's lovely.
Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance.
Okay. Well, at least we're getting a lot of stuff out of this.
Potassium cyanide. I've heard that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe? It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history. How much is too much?
A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 grams? How much is that? You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. Hold it. Some kind of motive. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
Objection! You know what my golden rule is, Detective. Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out.
Nope.
So stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Shushi.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket, too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning ticket?
Press harder.
Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket.
One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. What?
Okay, that would have been nice to know in advance, Gumshoe. Order! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately.
I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering.
Aw, no, let the judge have it. He deserves it. No, Gumshoe deserves it. The poor man earns scraps and is constantly fired. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial, too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, she said. Do you know how many nuggets I could buy with this? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately.
That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. There is also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. Judge, no. No, Judge, you mustn't. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
Not good. Nick, the evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence.
You've got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it?
It seems the star of our play is a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean...
Of course, I was referring to the pocket. No, the blood.
The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron.
A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What?
Guys, you're not doing me any favor. Order! Weird here. The court will accept these items into evidence. Like, damn. I think this is the most evidence we've ever had against someone before. This is a lot, man. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Goddett. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Please and thank you. Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games with me, prosecutor! The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron! And that's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
You don't need to be told, just look at it.
Okay. Is he... Wait, does his visor make him colorblind? Well, detective, could this stain really be blood?
No way, sir! That's... It's just ketchup, sir!
Oh my god! It's actually ketchup! We've joked about blood being ketchup since the very first case. And this is actually ketchup.
Ketchup?
Nope.
She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Pull a stunt like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. 17 cups of ketchup? I couldn't do one.
Nah, I thought everyone knew what it already was.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established. Well, Trite, it seems you really are a phony after all.
Arg! You really know how to drive a man nuts.
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. Whoops.
The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
Nothing? You identified the victim and the secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trey. Don't count any more cross-examinations after this one. So, let the fun begin. Okay.
Scary old man. Detective Gumshoe? This no man is a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened.
We're obviously talking about, I'm getting so many voices wrong today.
We're obviously talking about the same old man. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? Then he hurled abuse at them. And seeds.
Seeds. It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. Ew.
I guess not even the mighty got it can avoid being attacked by that guy.
The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. Okay.
How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officer that got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at the time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself. I bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too. I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty and peaceful. You're a professional, Detective Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher.
Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation. I know, that's really weird, Gumshoe. That's really weird. No, not acceptable.
Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? He didn't have any. Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet.
But that won't pay for his coffee, will it?
58 cents? Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less than their wallet than me, pal.
The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit on edge?
I think I'm onto something here.
Do we have anything to show the price of the food? I guess just this. Just like, it costs a lot of money. Okay. Okay.
Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He stole it down. He's got the whole sagging soldiers and puppy eyes thing going on. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
It seems Mr. Glenn L. visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations. I swear to God, if we have to go to the doctor's office, I swear to God, man.
We got the victim's name from the medical report records of the doc who prescribed the meds.
That's a reliable enough source for the court.
What should I do?
Hear more. Ask about the prescription bag.
So, what sort of medicine was in the bag? Wow. Actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty.
Intriguing. Huh. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence. Desperate, aren't you, Trey?
That.
Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective? An empty bag of medicine, and you don't think that could be poison? If they bring that doctor back, I'm unplugging the internet router. Oh, you hear it here, guys, first. If Dr. Hottie appears and I suddenly disappear from stream, you know why. But please do. I don't want to see Dr. Hottie. I'm gonna press on it again to get the other one. Yo, Coffee Cups, welcome back, man. Thank you, Clem, doing the Lord's work. You missed that the victim who died had a lottery ticket worth $500,000. The chef tried to steal it, but grabbed the wrong one. And the bird girl has coffee stains on her apron, and the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison was found in her pocket. I think that's everything. Basically, we're in a very losing situation. That's a reliable enough source for the court. Wait. Cannot ask about the prescription? Oh, okay, I guess not. Well then. Okay. And the prosecutor couldn't tell there was a ketchup. Yeah! It was a ketchup stain instead of actual blood. The many times we joke it was just ketchup. It's actually ketchup on her apron this time.
But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal. It happens to me all the time. We had a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Objection.
No one put those on you, Gumshoe. Keep this up, crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat.
Sorry.
So trite. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. And that's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with evidence?
Well, I'd love to if I had any.
Kinky guy. He's way too kinky with everything he says. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness. How do you go home in the wrong shoes? Also, don't you wear your shoes to a party? That's sus.
So, the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poisoning were accounted for. Yeah. Interesting. It's true that those two items are accounted for, but wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah, the one that restaurant owner took. He won a whole $1 with it. Lucky guy, huh? And they're just gonna let him get away with it?
It was just $1, detective.
I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe. If I don't find a hole in the testimony, the judge is gonna hand down this verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. We can't find any contradiction if he doesn't give us anything. Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Come on, Gumshoe. Be the dumbest you've ever been.
I'm gonna try something. At a Japanese restaurant, my bestie's mom got drunk on plum wine and almost stole someone's shoes. Oh, do you have to take your shoes off at restaurants? That's so interesting. I know you have to take them off before you go into a house. I just assumed because it was like, I don't know, a police department party. They'd be having a party at the police department. But that's interesting. I didn't know that. Wait. Oh, how do I press on it then? Wait, that confuses me though. She passed out from the shock. Then why was she in the kitchen? Do I have anything that says she was in the kitchen when they found her? Okay. At a fancy Japanese restaurant, you go sit at a low table on tatami mats. I would love to go to one of those. Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay, this shows where the victim was at least. Okay, I'm gonna go with my original gut. He didn't have any identification on him. Well, then how did he pay for this really expensive meal? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. They didn't have any ID on him. Oh, hold on. If he went to the doctor's office that day, how would he have no ID on him? Whoa, no! That absolutely contradicts. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That absolutely contradicts. I mean, no. You can't get your medicine without ID. There was nothing missing from the crime scene? Nothing? Nothing? Well, what about his prescriptions? What about his ID? Also, yeah, if it was empty and he just went there beforehand, where was the medicine? Thank you. There's so many plot holes in this. Right, Ace? Peggy got drunk and almost stole the little girl's shoes because they were so... Oh, it wasn't that like... She thought they were her shoes. She just really liked them because they were cute and we're gonna take them. Oh my god. How drunk could you be for that?
Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There is just one small contradiction here.
One small? No, many big.
Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal!
Indeed! Well, Phoenix Wright is the coolest. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess it's the most careless thing I've ever done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself.
Order! Well, Mr. Goddard, what do you have to say to that? That's all.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic. Don't. On the prescription bag, if you will. Don't.
What's the clinic's name got anything to do with anything? New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic?
What is that? What? Oh, it's for the ear. Okay, well, I mean new ear, but at least it doesn't say Dr. Hottie. Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from? Mr. Goddard? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. Oh, dude.
He ruptured his eardrum?
Then what on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
And to give you an idea of what Peggy's normally like, recently she was very angry with her son-in-law, so she got him a birthday card with some nice wording in it. How if I'm going all the way to the bookstore for a gift? That is Peggy being saucy. Jesus. Oh my God. How do you apply a cream inside your ear cap? Yeah, that's a good question, Ace. It's mentioned in the autopsy report. If you read the fine print, they found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. To eardrum. Cap. Cap or not, Ace here has proven yet again another cap for us at ColeHillChills. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten this medication.
Ugh!
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No!
Where did Cap come from? Factor Cap. That's what I was trying to think of the title was. Factor Cap. Thank you, Ace. Where did Cap come from? I remember learning that it meant it was fake or wrong, but I don't remember why.
No! Nick! If you don't do something quick, it'll all be over. She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do?
Save. When in doubt, we save. We're gonna push the medicine.
Only moments ago, Mr. Goddard made the following statement. It seems Mr. Elba correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems like that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
Objection! It hardly seems likely that coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable.
Arg. Arg, I'm a pirate. That's enough. Mr. Goddard, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Goddard?
Hi, I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater?
I thought he was feeding the pigeons. Very well. The matter of the disappearing of medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay! Good job, Nick!
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. The court is adjourned for recess. How many cups of coffee have you had already, dude? 11 cups? Bro.
Phew! That was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir.
No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit.
Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betrayed us like that?
Huh?
He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't even want to see him again.
Poor Gumshoe. So the next witness is gonna be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of the waitress's outfits and projectile seeds.
I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know?
Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds.
Ba ba ba. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Goddard, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Would the witness please take the stand? Ew. Did the music have to come with him, though? Was that necessary? Can we just have normal court music, please? Ugh. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna quickly grab my water. All right. Let's do this.
Man, Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
The occupation? Ha! Listen, youngin. How much call do you think there is for my kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident?
No, yes, I was eating some seeds over a couple of javakino.
Seeds?
What do you think these are,
He eats them? I see. So you saw everything that happened, Gramps.
Did I? Oh yes, I did. I saw it all.
Then please, tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure, I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this.
A young man was reading the sports paper. The servant girl brought him a cappuccino, but she put something in it. The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in trouble, pain, and then collapsed. Well, that's the servant girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
Okay. Mr. Kudo, she's not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress.
God, you're as bad as the rest of them. No, these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones,
Newfangled?
No, there's talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you.
Excuse me.
Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away.
Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Welcome back to Where Is That Thing I Just Had with Coffee? What are you missing now, Coffee?
Yes, Your Honor. So, you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elg?
I wanted to know if Gus and Brown retained his championship or not.
So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the location in question, there are partitions between the tables on the same side of the restaurant, right?
Yeah, so what if there are?
If you say that you could see the victim, that means you were sitting on the table on the other side of the restaurant, correct?
Gah! I go to that place to drink cappuccino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at.
You mean you go there to eye the waitresses? Uh-huh. Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Mr. Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I.
I see.
My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving.
I bet his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress. Blech.
And I saw what the serving girl put into the cappuccino as well.
I bet I know that what's coming up and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask the victim, the witness said what he knows about this.
I don't know what you said, but I agree, witness. Will you enlighten us, please?
Yeah, sure. I talk gibberish. There's no question about it. She was very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
White powder?
Did she really put that into the coffee?
You doubt me, boy. She took out some out of a small brown bottle and sprinkled it in.
Couldn't she have been adding sugar?
Sugar? In a small brown bottle like that?
Like that? Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? A bottle like this, perhaps.
Oh, there it is. That's the one.
That's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume. So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you?
Arg.
The bag I store knitting needles in, but is ripped and I'm about to repair. I was sitting on it. But I hope to show off it. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you knit coffee cups. That's awesome. What was the last thing you made?
He took one sip.
Yeah, youngins, you waste everything. No cappuccinos cost $8. In the good old days, we would have a drink every last drop, eat in a cup, and then died.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations. You have earned the title of baddest man to grace a courtroom.
So it was an immediate death. Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose it is possible.
No, yeah, she slumped over, without so much as a twitch. I felt the cappuccino I just drank turned sour in my stomach.
Oh, yes, I know the feeling. And the waitress! I presume she is...
Nice serving girl right there in your friend's chair.
You said I remember her well, in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by?
Particular features? Need to describe just what it is.
Sorry?
You can see all the way up to her, you know. She's practically naked in that uniform.
So the particular feature you recognize with a waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear such an uniform. Even me.
Don't. Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image.
Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away.
Okay. There are other things I recognize about her, too.
He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do?
Press harder.
Sure. You saw a waitress. Now take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not.
Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask that you add them to the testimony.
Yeah, sure.
I did a lot in college because it helped me concentrate in class. Oh, I love that. I don't knit much anymore since I developed hyperhidrosis. I don't wear knits much anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Coffee Cup. My mom knits all the time. That's her thing. It's really smart to like knit in class to think though. I don't know if I could double task like that. Learning something while also going knit 1 purl 2, knit 1 purl 2, you know? I have knit before. My mom taught me how to do it, but I never really made anything. I just learned how to do it. A ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. That doesn't tell us anything.
You seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all, her face?
Okay, as if I wouldn't remember that.
Objection!
The witness noticed the straps on the accused apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight.
There's no doubt he remembers the waitresses pretty well. What should I do?
Ask about the straps. The straps? Maybe?
Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that?
For what?
The ribbon in her hair, the straps in her apron. What's the fascination?
For fascination.
Objection!
People have all kinds of fetishes, Trite. We don't need to embarrass the witness.
Listen, you young officers, I haven't got some sick strap fetish.
Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love for straps, Mr. Wright?
I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the waitress's straps.
I said I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo, and make it strapless.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it? Well, he probably had his eyes on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there. But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitresses. I guess. She makes a good point, though. Hey, did I just say something clever? I wonder if the waitresses, Mr. Kudo was Maggie.
Words.
That's what we have to figure out, Nick.
Can we push on it again? And pick the other option this time?
Objection!
Objection. It kept quiet, the part of my brain that always wants us to be doing something else. I totally get that. The waitress is back.
The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitresses from the front at all?
Objection!
Ha! He's got you there, Gramps. He's on our side.
People normally talk about facial features when you're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but, straps and ribbons.
This is harassment. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony.
Sure.
This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. And if I can't find a hole in it sooner, I'll get even longer, I bet.
Oh, I didn't read it.
You didn't find anything to be distinct. You did clearly see the witness's face. Witness's face, yes?
No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down.
That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay. This has turned into a matter of pride for old Seedy now, I guess. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not.
Concrete proof? Ugh. Skip. Do we have any proof? Though identifying features? She has glasses. Would he not see the glasses? No. Nothing from the. Okay, let me save. What about the ketchup and the coffee stains? Let's try that. Ha!
Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
Okay, what a filthy thing. That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me a lot of my grandson, what my grandson looks like, just after he's done eating.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that, Well, you're half-witted clot.
I love when he's got the, oh, you fucked up.
What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning.
Huh?
And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before.
No.
Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitresses from the front.
Whoops. I hate that face so much. Witness! You can't just oops your way out of this. Whoopsie whoopsie. Ah, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial in our hands. Listen, Trites, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Baggy Bird. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
Yeah, you can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what a burger customer wanted.
He can't remember. Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. And tell us what you remember about the victim. Is it that one girl who, like, popped in and vanished? I don't know, Coco. I want to think it's Evil Phoenix, but we haven't seen him yet. Other than, like, you know, he was there. I don't know. The chef's also sussy because, you know, there was that bottle of poison with his bottles of perfume. So I don't know.
He was another of those pesky young types. wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the nosy brat kept rustling his pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. And then the servant girl in question brought over the cappuccino. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
Okay. The testimony we have just heard was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
Oh, yes. I hate those types, you know what types, who are so vague about everything.
How are we gonna handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best.
I see. Carry on. Coco, that must be fun to watch me try to figure it out. The chef was in the waitress outfit. I think it was the other girl. I think if the chef was in the waitress outfit, I think he would have noticed the thunder calves and the giant back muscles, you know? Like, he is quite large and beefy.
Heard it!
Spectacles.
Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken. Newfangled rubbish. That's where I remember him so well.
He did have some kind of a lens over his left eye, but I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses.
He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Goddard's sharp appearance. Please, Judge, don't.
Ah, we better come up with something sharp and quick. Guess I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles.
Okay, has a ribbon fetish. Okay. I would love for you to be right, Coffee Cups. That would be freaking hilarious.
The newspaper was a sports paper, was it?
Yeah, the young hooligan. I nearly asked him, can't you even read without fidgeting, How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all the wrestling going on? I needed to find out if Guts and Braun retained the championship title.
It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own?
What are you looking at me like that for, How dare you judge me?
No, ow! Guts and Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyways.
The
wireless.
The defendant the cannon young rascal. In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless.
Oh boy.
Using an earpiece is shellfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it.
Was he at the desperate to listen to the radio?
What are you looking at me like that for,
Okay, we get it, sir. Serving girl in question.
You mean the waitress, who you only saw from behind, right?
You're one of those, are you? You never let anything go, is that right?
Maybe.
What does it matter if I saw her from the front or behind?
Okay, well, it was huge.
I better not push it until I got some hard evidence. His free hand.
Yes.
Which hand was that?
What you listening to me for? Cloth ears. I said he was rustling the newspaper with his right hand.
Damn, that checks out. I thought the stain would be on like the opposite side of the cup, so it would be his left hand, but no, that would be holding the cup with his right hand. Bummer. Oh no, he was rushing the newspaper with his right hand. His free hand wasn't his right hand, then which hand? Oh, it was his left hand. We got him. Perhaps the great Mr. Trite has 3 hands.
Yeesh, I was only asking. Don't need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The whole point of this cross-examination is, one thing.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory.
I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you, nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing a pigeon song.
Care to tell us where this is going, Trite?
According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left.
God, what is this? Kindergarten.
But I would like the court to please take a look at this.
That's the cup the victim used, correct?
Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips.
Yes, there was a stain left by the coffee.
If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand.
But how?
Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song.
No.
Please don't. I can live without that. Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this simply is not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park where he came from.
Wait! If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw.
You still insist on your testimony.
NANI?
Oh, Chippy, god damn it. Are you just here to scare me? That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand.
No, yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's that dead young hot bite, and you spiky-haired yahoo, who are at fault.
Who, me?
Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already.
Don't call me old man, old man. Been around for 68 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Got It! But this is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand.
Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor.
God, I don't like him.
The boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side as a green lens or the spectacle. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the coffee. And then he used his same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand.
We know the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. Thank God that doesn't exist in our universe. I would not want to see one of those things, man.
HD, TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but it don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth.
It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
And those are the facts. It's good old black and white.
Well, was that not the coffee cup then? Boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his spectacle. Yes. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the coffee cup. Left side, that makes sense. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. Google Glasses? I don't want those to exist. I will not acknowledge their existence.
So the victim was wearing HMD. It was none of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side?
No question. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look on the floor plans. From that opposite table, he'd only have a view of the side of the victim's head.
You kept fiddling with it all the time.
Oops.
It seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenn-L.
You was getting on my nerves. Brushing the newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all that fuss dying from one sip of Giavercino. And I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked.
So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy.
Okay.
The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with?
You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Or fasten your left cuff with your right hand. And when the tour guide says, on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah, you're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you?
No, I didn't mean...
How could you do your left cuff without your right hand? Wait. He takes the left... Wait. When you guys do your seatbelts, if you were buckling onto the left side of your left side, would you not grab it from the right with your right hand and bring it down? No, sorry. What, you wouldn't use your left hand to grab it and buckle it in, would you? You use the side the buckle's on with that hand to buckle. You don't use the opposite one. Use either one? Really? Oh. Interesting.
Obviously, he used a hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in.
Ow, ow, ow! So if he had the itchy Medea on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess.
Assuming we use our seatbelts, I would assume, as a young Christian lad, Drippy, you would use your seatbelts. Okay.
You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo.
That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me.
It looks like you really did see the guy picking up the cup with his left hand. This is a dead end. Well, Nick, what do you think? I think the guy's telling the truth. But even so, something's not quite right. And check the evidence at him until he breaks. But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in the testimony, right?
Oh, I have no idea. I just make the joke that he's a good religious boy who does no harm and no, he's very, very innocent. I'm not, but close as otherwise. Well, it's either Christian or Drippyism, so one of them. Is there any way we can be like, hey, look, he writes with his left hand? Is that possible? MC Bomber. I mean, yeah, or all the other things. The joke was just that Drippy's a good Christian boy. I guess we just... Over his left eye. His left eardrum was ruptured? Well then, he couldn't hear it, could he? Wait. Okay, let me save real quick. It's weird that he would have the radio on the left side of him where his ears ruptured, you know? But the coffee cup clearly shows the other one. I'll show the coffee cup again. No, never mind. That didn't work. That didn't work. I don't know what to do. Just before he picked up the cup, too. Maybe he wasn't fiddling with it? Maybe he was putting the cream in his ear? I don't know. Apparently I was right.
I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD.
No question. You can look me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, no, without a doubt. I can only see what side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
Well, what did you say?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured.
Yay?
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. And that's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Okay, so I was right on the money with that one.
Is that true, Captain?
It is.
Pigeon! Pretty pigeon!
Stop. Order!
This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Got It?
Nug. A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk. God damn it.
Captain, what are you calling me a drip? Are you calling me drippy?
This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand.
No, never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drank his Javakino with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw.
Nope. Impossible. The witness was already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee.
Objection.
Which hand did the victim use to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this.
Sadly, Mr. Goddard doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory was credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. Blech.
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you proper soul.
Don't you not throw seeds at the judge. No, you don't. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. Good. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. Yay. Oh.
Wait! If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Leave you, Mr. Kudo?
Thanks to that blue-shirted young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
How is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept my mouth shut until now. But there's something else the court should know.
What?
There's more.
To be perfectly honest, he might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you young shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun.
Well, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
I'm sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javakino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You bet, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds.
That was very nerdy of Phoenix to say. Does he play video games? I don't believe that coming from him. That was off character.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing, but I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of the Javachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. Perfectly. Nah, you're doubting me again. You're doubting me, a poor defenseless old man.
No, we were not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah. So what, probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
Yeah, bird brain, that's right. That's all you can think of.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. Ugh. What am I supposed to get from that?
A vase, you say?
Yes, there are vases on all the tables in that place. They're accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them, too. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase.
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define?
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break, and the sight of it burned into my memory as clear as day.
Do we have a picture of the setup? The vase is definitely not broken. It's definitely standing perfectly upright.
Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is here, intact. Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm no granddad if you're a hopscotch.
No.
Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleanses will be here all night. What is it now?
I just remembered something.
Oh my god.
Yes. Go on.
The broken vase. It was on my table.
How could you forget that?
What?
Well, you see, he startled me when the young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean.
The vase on your table?
Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Are you for real? Why is he smiling at that? Can you go home now, dude? Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all?
Perhaps something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else.
No. Bayleaf, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me.
Goodbye. He got Thanos snapped away. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I am still not in a position to deliver the verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far.
Right? The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from his left hand. And the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
There is one more thing before I call today's session to an end.
One more thing, Your Honor.
The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that this testimony should be used. So we summarize it accordingly into the statement.
Okay.
You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
God, it's really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Goddard's.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are they going to be destroyed? Why are there 3 copies? When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. What is that going to do with anything?
I'm sorry. This isn't a piece of testimony. More like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is all. This court is adjourned. To be continued, dude. To be continued. Do. Save. Save.
So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
You got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictions.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah! We gotta find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty.
Well then, we have a lot of stuff. Is this the I'm sorry? Yeah, it's the I'm sorry one. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna quickly run to the washroom, and then we'll continue looking for clues. BRB, everybody.
Gotta go pretty quick. Step it up. You're too slow. Chili dogs. Chili dogs are poggers.
No. Oh, hell. Okay. Okay. We didn't fall too far. We didn't fall too far. We didn't fall too far. We're okay. We're okay.
Well, let's go find a cave. Oh,
Awesome.
look, there's a sheep over here. Oh, look, there's a sheep.
Friend.
All right, come on. Get over here.
And we're back. All right, let's go to Criminal Affairs Department first.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge.
Thank you, Drippy. What are you doing? Calling the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal, 1337 Asian princess? Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! 1337 Asian princess.
Everyone's keeping busy in here.
Huh? What is happening?
Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big.
Yo, dude, what's up? He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email.
Alternately, you could write up some reports. Oh my god, just a suggestion.
Dear 37 Asian Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become a chief.
Honestly, yeah, Maya, you probably could. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan.
He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent.
Uh-huh. So is anything going on? I don't want to analyze them again. Yeah, we know. Yes. Yes, we had this already. Why are all the computers down? Is there nothing I can analyze? Okay. Well, something's going on.
I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
But we've got questions to go ask her too. Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know?
Alright. I guess we'll go to Très Bien.
Empty as usual.
Yeah, and it's lunchtime too.
That's it, come on!
Hey, that sounds like...
Oh,
Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can.
He's getting really worked up about something.
No, that's the wrong number. Ugh, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is, and he's having the twin tea set.
What can I say?
why?
This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days did you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would he have preferred crumbly, like, aged Parmesan? Ew. Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean?
Well, how did she put it again?
Oh yeah, she hates him now. Good. Gumshoe deserves someone better.
Something like that. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall. Nick!
Oh man, poor Gumshoe.
And then he just stands there.
My heart's broken.
So, did you like the twin tea set?
I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate.
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking.
That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tastes bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay 20 bucks for it, you know?
Poor Gumshoe.
Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick! Maybe that's why Glenn L. came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twins he set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elk, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Dr. Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show.
Gumshoe. Just one lock.
What the? A psyche lock?
He was definitely trying to win the lottery.
This lunch special lobster sure is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Alright. Here we go. Don't go breaking my heart. Ooh, I couldn't even if I tried.
Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you've made it a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening. It's pretty clear what radio program it was. I'd say it related to... Take that! I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glen Elk did.
It's like you can see right through me.
That was the easiest lock. That was even easier than old bags.
Uh-huh, I've cracked him already.
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
Bruh. That was so stupid. The radio.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
You're usually pretty lucky? Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, any percentage.
What's with everyone and the lottery?
So, how'd it go?
I won 50 cents. Better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, no, you're right, Coffee Cups. He isn't exactly a complicated guy. 50 cents. 50 cents.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they got this special radio show where they announced the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet it's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah, what time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when they bought the ticket.
Oh, exactly 1:30. And he was killed. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday. Intriguing.
Millionaire radio? That sounds cool. I want to try, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Let's show him the dude, because we don't know anything about him.
This guy's a real programming genius. They call him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does it just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have information that's a bit more fun?
Fine. Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elk worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff.
Sure you do.
I wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
Okay. Okay. Can we go to the kitchen?
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
Yo, it's her. I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know? I love the way it crackles.
No, stop it, I beg you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. She's like a ghost.
No, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
It's just a phase, Mom. She looks like she's from Corpse Murder Party. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Right through your heart, senpai? Oh no, you do not have to worry. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of the sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
Oh!
Jesus Christ. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. So clearly that's who he has a loan to.
Oh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. Oh, oui, that feels good.
Ugh!
Oh la la. Excuse-moi, monsieur. My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of the sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using?
Oh, I hate him.
You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Please not whilst I'm eating. I'm sorry, Trippy.
Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is tray. They think it is mid. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays.
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Armstrong is a man, Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it till the final. No one will take it from me.
Okay.
So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that?
Nah, well, yes, sorry.
So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
She looked like she was possessed by a ghost.
Polite, graceful. And she likes raw meat and fires, right?
They would be best friends. I'll be back next month. We just saw this 2 seconds ago. Literally 2 seconds ago.
Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
Please just tell me what to show.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings.
It was needed, I forgot. Okay, yeah, no worries. In that case, I'm glad I showed it for you, Drippy. I don't think the chef has ever stated any preferred pronouns. Yeah, no, I don't think he did. Well, at the trial, he did say he was a girl. He said he was just a little girl. So kind of.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well. When you think about it.
They kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
I've been sure if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied, and not in the fun way.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I could not say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish, not in the fun way.
Ew, I hope he doesn't mean that literally, like, be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with our loan contract, am I right?
No.
Trippy.
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us what the woman.
Do.
The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's,
Why is that? Why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly, I find myself so deep in the debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, huh?
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills.
The woman who was here, she's a scary woman. She is from the loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Oui, tender lender. It is called tender lender.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
No.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like you're a whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So, Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
The tender lender.
I am a weak woman.
Oh, there you go.
When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loading me money, I have to pay back $500,000. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that she tells me, and not in a fun way.
Who is this he?
The tiger.
The tiger?
Oui, he is the manager of the tender lender, a terrifying man, the big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling, and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days.
Yes, she does.
As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
Oh, now we know who Phoenix's doppelganger is.
A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Because I was curious, this guy is a male. Oh, does it say? I wonder if it would also say if... No, it doesn't say here. Interesting. What does it say, Drippy?
Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. No, though, he does have the spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the tender lender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick! If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3.
Yo, streamer, how's it going, dude?
What do you mean milking it? We're not milking it. We only play it once a week. That's not milking it. Just said he was male. Oh, okay. I trust that. I don't know. Whatever they say in the games, what I'll go with.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh?
All right. Let's move it.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, well, see you later then.
Bye. Forever. Never mind.
Gumshoe, everything okay?
You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
He was never seen again.
Actually, I kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Before Main Street. Yeah, it was made quite a while ago. I'm not surprised, Coffee Cups.
Yeah, it's for Maggie actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me.
Is it just rice and hot dogs?
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I can make it. I've been real worried about her. She looks like she's lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat.
You think? I love weenies. I can get it.
Oh, we know you do, Coffee Cups. I mean Coffee Cups. I mean Gumshoe. I'm so sorry. That's the first time I've ever got so much name mixed up with a character's name. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from. I think it's because I just read your message and then I went to this. Oh my god. Oh, that's the worst I've ever done. I'm so sorry. Anyways, Coffee is literally the polar opposite of Gumshoe. I know. I don't know how I got them mixed up. I looked over and saw Coffee Cup's name to check chat, came back and was like, oh, Gumshoe. And my brain misplaced them. Oh my god. It's time to get a clip. No! I'm taller than you, but I'm not nearly as tall as Gumshoe. I don't think you're anything like Gumshoe. It was just the name was there. I don't know why they look so similar to me. Oh my god. Anyways. Christ.
I can't get enough of their tender juices.
I do struggle to tie a tie. Don't we all? Oh man, I also very much struggle to tie my ties. I get it eventually. It takes me a while to remember it though.
So, will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please, say you will, pal.
I can't exactly say no, can I?
Jesus Christ.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie.
I can feel my cheeks getting red.
He's finally gone.
Oh my god. Okay, we can go. Let's go to Vitamin Square.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to return into a real phoenix.
The bike's still here.
Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh?
Why are these pigeons so loud?
Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope.
Oh my god, do you remember when there was a bird chirping in the first game? It's that bird. Oh my god, it's back. We found it. We found the bird, guys.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony?
We found the bird. Oh wait, where did the white one go? Oh, whatever.
Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
It was worth it to hear the laughing. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm so sorry, Gabby.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray, is that it? You're overthinking this one just by a smidge, Maya.
Do. All right. Well, let's move. Do we want to go to the tender lender, or do we want to go to the blue screen zinc? Well, let's go to the tender lender. Win through compromise. Interesting. January 7th, the tender lender.
This place gives off some really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as I say, a very good thing.
Welcome.
Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die.
Oh, yeah, here we go. You're here to discuss a loan?
No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly. Please. She absolutely has a knife and stabs people.
She's gone! Just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay?
Why is Santa's robe here? Santa's robe? Oh! Coffee? Oh! Coffee, I think she wants you.
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy, quietly.
Yes, thank you.
Do not touch the desk, please. She knows my name! Run, Coffee, run!
Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here.
I do want to examine.
There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud. The desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it.
What? What do you mean the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it?
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into.
Have you finished the coffee?
Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
So, you drank it all?
Nope.
If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
That coffee! It was laced or something, I'm sure of it! Nick! My stomach is killing me! Oh, wait! Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
You ate a burger for breakfast, Maya?
I sure hope so. We better take a look at the CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of a Tiger?
Oh my god. Because of laws, they had to change the name. Rocco, Claw of the Tiger.
It's a demo CD.
Oh, the bomb, whatever it was.
The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc and pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink up more coffee if we do. That's one impressive disc on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick. Just look at the shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit on a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one.
Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya.
Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
Geeky! Yo! How's it going, man? Yay! Geeky has graced us with his presence, everybody.
It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me.
Ugh. That.
Ah!
That's the tender lender's guiding principle.
Oh!
Compromise the customer to win.
Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Shudder.
What did I say? You've graced us with your presence? Is that what you mean? Oh wait, a meme. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, it's a TikTok. Never mind.
Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more...
Oh, okay, it's unrelated. Okay, gotcha.
Orchard, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Heh, I bet you else didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Not only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Now that I'm an expert or anything, I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Gulp. Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light. That's insane. The car's registered to the
The Kardashians? The
Cataverninus. Huh? So it's not even the tiger's car. Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office?
Interesting.
Hey, look at this Persian-style coat. It's so chic. It looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Oh my god, it is! Is that a badge on it too?
The same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this.
Some cake?
Ah!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure, I am. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise,
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? Coffee cups run.
I'm scared, Nick. So, what are you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of his suit. That's an attorney's badge.
That is a fake attorney's badge. Is it made out of cardboard?
Is a tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. It's made of paper.
New sub badge? Nintendo Labo. Oh my god.
For some reason, the badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obvious fake badge when they see one?
Oh my god, that's so funny. Kiki, how you been, man? Any news? How was your weekend? How was Valentine's Day?
Oh no! Someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain.
Oh my god, Valentine's Day. Do we get a story? Did I say the right dialogue to unlock a extra geeky story?
It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh hey! There's a book of matches here too.
From Tribulations.
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on the cover. It says Tribulations. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah! The pilot light for the office boiler keeps them going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss.
It's the eye of the tiger.
Ah! Come out from under the desk, Maya.
Oh my god, he's so red.
What are you two snooping around in my office for? Nothing. We were just... Whoa! My precious carpet! Use ash on my rug! You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through that door. It wasn't us! You just wanna argue with me? Is that what you wanna do? The dink yous can take me on? Bleh. I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my news rug. Ah! Oh!
Don Tiger, you're back.
Heck! That voice! It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears.
Oh god. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. I knocked over the ashtray earlier, and...
Eek! Has she got a death wish or what?
All right.
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Arr, Phoenix, right? Tongue out Tuesday.
I watched Boy Love and felt extra single. Had 30 minutes of sleep because of the show. Was so spicy and so good. And then I went to school. Oh my god. You got 30 minutes of sleep, Geekster? Dude. For 11 years, we have spring school where they say it's optional to go, but end up crying at our parents at 7 a.m. It's only for 2 days, though. I only went today. Oh, so you do have school off, but just 2 days of like the optional thing? Interesting. Extra school is extra school, right? Any extra school is not. It was worth it, though? Oh. It was worth it, though? Oh. Every day is tongue out Tuesday. Oh, the 30 minutes. Oh. Okay, fine. Fine, geeky, fine. But what is boy love? Is it a K-drama or like a K-reality TV show? Is it like a, you know, where a show where they're trying to find love, or is it like scripted? I mean, they're probably scripted anyways, but like you know what I mean.
Yes? You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I work so hard, but now you's gotta pay to come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left me little girl at home, right? I have a few... Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet.
I doubt that.
Knock, wait! Knock, wait, please! That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of the earshot before you shouted at him. Like you're one to talk, I didn't hear you scream hold it either.
The espresso.
No!
And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta?
The boy love is just LGBT K-dramas or shows. Oh, okay, cool, gotcha. Hashtag representation. Hashtag has a mental health. I had no Valentine, so I thought I'd watch one. Aw, I love that, geeky. I love it. It was good though. It was worth it. Tender Lender.
So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender.
Hey, Nick, things are a bit tight for writing code at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
Tender Lender is on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
Wait a second, coffee. Are they the ones who killed? Yeah. They've gotta be them that's the murderers.
So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident?
Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger.
Furio Tigre.
Furio Tigre? So what's so that's where the tiger comes from. Xenophobe's got a real name. Nick,
Oh my god, Phoenix backwards. It's like, what is that again?
hurry up and find out more about him.
42. Well then.
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigra.
Cookie,
Sure.
how do you like my cookies? I baked them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I own Don Tigra, my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you?
Please, address him properly as Don Tigra. Otherwise, I'll have to...
Okay, Don Tigra, of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life. I'd sure like to know how that happened.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once.
Okay, no. No, this is how the horror game starts. She's still dead. She's a ghost zombie thing haunting us, and she has a knife of blood coming out of her bandages. She wants to kill us.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said so. Abandoned all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx?
But Don Tigra, he saved me. He gave me everything.
Everything?
But she doesn't look like she's in this video game. Her face doesn't suit anyone else's, you know?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back
Sticks! Thank you, coffee cups.
with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
Odd way to pay him back, for sure.
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head?
This?
Yes.
So what's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
You saved me? Here, have an espresso.
A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So, that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once.
No. Oh, that's a lot of chains. Oh, that's a lot of locks.
Whoa! Ugh, she really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we gotta find out the truth.
It's very complicated, the operation. They opened up my head and performed surgery on my frontal lobe.
Ugh, just thinking about it sends shivers down my spine. So how did you get this fatal injury that left you needing an operation?
All right, then this comes. I don't think we have enough evidence at all. I gave him a promise. I said I would never tell. Cross my heart and hope to drink 100 cups of espresso. Why? It's really weird how much coffee is in this game. Our rival drinks 17 cups of coffee per trial. The person who died from coffee. This girl serves everybody coffee. And the other guy who goes there, yeah, like, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we saw God at Geeks here. We don't know what's behind his mask or anything. I'm keeping my lips sealed. Why is there so much coffee? He's so freaking hot, man. The way he gulps. Ew! The game made is for simping. Kiki, you also said you found the tiger attractive, so I don't trust your judgment at all. I don't like him. He's so overly sexual about everything. Also, the way he was gulping his coffee down like this. Go, 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 go. I'm like, bruh. But yeah, we've seen Got It already. We've met him. We beat him in the last trial, the last chapter. Besides, it's a very precious memory to me.
Precious memory? I'll never find out what she means if I can't break her.
Would you see Got It without a mask? He's beautiful. Do I want to? He likes them bad boys, apparently. My crush on Elias has ruined my expectation levels. Kiki, you can do better than the tiger, okay?
There he is! Old Seedy's back.
No.
There, take this and this.
Ugh, I hate him.
Like I thought, he's really mad.
Yo, Teresa, how's it going?
Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya?
Huh? Huh.
Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo.
Pigeon.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, seeds, shell splinters, painful. Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya.
What? This music is unbearable. And Cole. Humans of the ColeHillChills and Cole. Yeah, thanks, Teresa. Let's talk.
I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Okay, everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was busy looking at the serving girl's backside. Nah, he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all.
Now you listen to me, boy. I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in.
That's definitely the creepy girl. The creepy girl poisoned the coffee.
She put some white powder into the young lady's Javakino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
As your oldest fan, I must annoy you whenever I can. What's the saying? The younglings saying out loud? Wait, what? What's that saying? The younglings saying laughing out loud? Oh, LOL. Ha 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 ha. You're funny, Teresa. How have you been, Teresa? How was your weekend? How was Valentine's Day?
And so I made a little mistake about the vase, so what?
Yes, Kiki, you deserve Miles Edgeworth. You can do better than Got It, that coffee-drinking cyborg.
I know what I saw. I'll tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Ha! The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not like that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of Shogun. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection!
Please leave our judge alone.
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I wrestled my husband over cheesecake and chocolate. Hell yeah, cheesecake and chocolate.
I got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up.
Suck it up? See what he has to say?
Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then.
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Never taking advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Yeah, no worries, Teresa. Enjoy the lurk.
Well,
Buy some bread now, that I can understand. But there's the point of feeding some cheaty pigeons. Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. No, yes, I'm just some inconvenience, you see. At home, at a restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. Did he just say? What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What?
Dude.
So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, a young lady slumped over the table. A young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me.
Excusez-moi, you call the police. Call them yourself.
I should have said back. Oh, call them yourself, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time.
Glenn Hawk's an old lady.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Ha! I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs. I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You were looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know? Wandering around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree. The owner was at the Tribulations zone.
No.
Why didn't you mention this in the court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Yeah, we know. We played the game. We had to have played it to get here. We know. We're aware.
It's not my fault. You're the one to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah!
Yeah, sure. You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, huh?
We need to get more details about exactly what happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong.
Cool. Goodbye, sir. Oh, no. I didn't want to go to Tenderlander. Dun. We're going to go to Blue Screens Inc. next. Next time on stream, that is. All right, everyone. That's going to be it for stream today. Hope you guys all had a good time. Good grand time. Great time. Good time. Anyways, on Thursday, we're going to be playing the new Assimilate game. We're going to, it's a fun game where everyone can play, just like Paper Pirates Jackbox. All you need is your phone or device. And we're gonna try it out. We're gonna have some fun. So I hope to see you guys out there. All right, everyone. Hope you all have a terrific night. And until next time, peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.